Good evening everyone and welcome back to another train simulator live stream. Hopefully the mic is unmuted, hopefully it is. Let's quickly restart that, then we can see the little blurb at the beginning. Let's see who we do have in the chat. We've got Metro, Davidoff, Josh, Pep, Northern Rail, Laserjet, Chicago, Matthew, George, Pep, Laserjet. Yeah, hopefully everyone's all well. Anyway, 1 Papa 55, 17:30, London Waterloo to Portsmouth Harbour. You are in charge of 1 Papa 55 from London Waterloo to Portsmouth Harbour. Open the doors and let people in. You will depart at 17:30. Arrival at Portsmouth Harbour is expected by 19:16, so almost 2 hours. You will find a list of all of your scheduled stops in your working order. What's that, George? Yeah, hello Matthew, how are you? Right, so let's get the doors open. Apparently it's realistic AI as well, so it might be a little bit laggy at Waterloo, as it did say even at Waterloo. So we'll have to wait and see. Let's get that open. The light's already on. Yeah, they're already on. Portsmouth Harbour, there's a lot of trains here at the moment, as you can see. Tons going on. Passenger view. So it might be a bit laggy coming out of here. Let's get the master key set up. It's got quite a sort of, well, different design in this one. Yeah, good to hear, Matthew. There you go, there's that. Instrument lights, do we need them on? Haven't been in the Desiro in a while. Be on there, won't it, probably? Yeah. Yeah, I'll pop them on. Actually, do we need them on? Not really. Set that back to, yeah, don't really need them on at the moment. In the old livery, is this the AP450? No. Hello Mickey, how are you? Trying to make the scenario, and I have done announcements before, but I can't get them working. I've never made a scenario myself, George, unfortunately. I can't help on that one. If Mr. Quicko's here, there he is, there's Mr. Quicko. He might be able to help us. I know he does make scenarios. No, this is Train Simulator 2022, which is the newest train sim. But no, it's not Train Sim World 2, if that's what you're on about. That can do, George. What route's it for? That's E to sort that. No, this is just the normal one, Mr. Quicko, but this is the newer 450 in the game, so it's for the new PDL. So I think it does. Whoa. Okay, that is peculiar. Let's put the DRA on. And the lights have gone off again. They were on, and now they're off. There we go. But yeah, let's have a look at our station stops today. So we have got Woking, so we've got quite a long gap. Then we've got Worplesdon, Guildford, Godalming, Haslemere, Petersfield, Havant, Fratton, Portsmouth and Southsea, and Portsmouth Harbour at 7:16. Hello Eddie, this would be awesome in Train Simulator 2, I can agree. Do the horn in a second once we get out the station. I think it says South Western Railway on the side. No, South West Trains. Yeah, the old one. Much better livery, much better company. Fair enough, George. There's the new livery on South West is just horrible. Plain, bland. Whoever designed it, just why? Why make it so boring? I think we are ready to get going. Just sorting that out. There we go. Right, we don't have the clear at the moment, but we are due out 30 past. Probably waiting for this train here. Then we should be able to go. Hopefully. Yeah, in a second, guard. We're not ready to go yet, so I'm not going to buzz you back. You've had a plan. Awesome, George. We're on the West Coast Main Line, Trent Valley. There's announcements. So yeah, maybe if you do one on there, it might do it. Hello Ben, I'm good. How are you? What is that random beeping at the doors? That was the DSD. But yeah, it might be slightly laggy coming out of Victoria, but it did say there was realistic AI, so I'm not surprised. And I'm also surprised we're not stopping at Clapham Junction either. That's odd. That'd be cool, Godfred. So yeah, expect a bit of lag coming out of here. And even, yeah, I'm expecting that as well, so. Good to hear, Ben. I think the last time we did this route, we played it on the Whoa, on the 32-bit version. So it wasn't running as well anyway. There's the horn, laser jet. Did I say Victoria? No, Waterloo, I think I said. Seems like a normal thing. Oh, I see, George. Hello, Jake, and hello, King Carrot. How are you both? Yeah, this is the 450. It's quite a nice interior on the 450. They're quite nice trains, the Desaros. And copy the script. Oh, I see. Yeah, so expect a bit of lag coming out of here. Before anyone says it's lagging. Not many of the express services out of Waterloo stop at Clapham. But I'm thinking, we're not really an express train though, are we? I mean, we're in a 450. I think the 444s are supposed to be the express ones, aren't they? Then these sort of the regional stoppers, and then those ones there, obviously the suburban ones. I think at some point, Jonathan. Yeah, the amount of trains. Hopefully it is all good for you guys. It's a little bit laggy. I reckon probably 25 FPS. So sort of the same as TSW when you're coming out of Victoria. And it's just busy like this. Good to hear, Jake, you're excited for the fun pot on the 8th. Awesome, I'm good. It's lagging. Does it go past Rayners Park Station? Rayners Park Station. I'm trying to think. That's near Wimbledon, isn't it? Rayners Park, because you've got Motspur Park as well. Possibly Mickey. But I think that might be slightly off. That doesn't sound that bad, British Train Spotter, mate. This is the newer one as well in the game. Maybe at some point Jonathan will get that. Guess what? It does go past Rayners Park. Where are we driving to today? We're driving all the way down to Portsmouth Harbour. This is a steam workshop scenario, this one. You can see the name of it there. Definitely worth checking out. Your dad used to ride 4 subs in the 1960s out from Bournemouth Waterloo every day. Awesome, Matthew. So you can see it's a bit smoother now. It's around a mile past Wimbledon. I see. Fair enough, Pep. It's still very. It's going to be probably a little bit laggy, sort of most of the way to Woking, as we are on the main line. It's very busy. Well, it's past Clapham. Yeah, all the way to Portsmouth. They sure do, Jonathan. This is Vauxhall Station. It feels really unsafe coming around here at this speed. What's that? You're going to fall off. 2 stops from Wimbledon. I see. Like the slam door EMUs. I think it goes up to 60. Yeah, it should go back up to, I don't know what FPS I actually do get on Train Simulator. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I mean, it runs smoothly most of the time, so. See you later, Jet. Thanks for coming in, mate. Right, let's get that up. It's not a career scenario, so we don't have to worry about points. Are you looking forward to the AP 800 803? Oh, I'm sure it's going to be good. I don't know if I will get it, as I'm not a big fan of the IATs. They're horrible trains. This route would be good in Trainstone World in the 450 and the 444. Sure would be. I reckon they will do the Portsmouth direct line at some point, though. I wouldn't think it would be all of the way from Waterloo to Portsmouth Harbour, as that is 70 odd miles. But maybe from Woking to Portsmouth, that would be cool. So how far is it? I think it is about 70 miles. Yeah, 71 miles. Hello Danielle, how are you? Have you been to Waterloo before? I sure have. Can you drive to class 700? You can in this game, although it's awful. It's got the cab of 450, so it's not brilliant. 450N 444 alternate these services to Portsmouth, both express and stop at only the 444s go to Weymouth. Ah, I see. You think Woking to Portsmouth is quite plausible? Yeah. That'd be, yeah, 50 miles. Awesome, Pep. Yeah, it should get a bit smoother. It's coming up on Clapham Junction now, so that's why it gets a bit laggy again. The Zaros would be a change from the Electro Stars, yeah. That sure would be. Well, if they did the West Coast main line, then you'd see the 350. There's a 377. You quite like the IET Hitchhiks, you did a cracking job with them. I see what you did there, King Carrot. Yeah, sounds good, George. Have you got the class 159 on this route? No. Although I think that was a DLC for the original Portsmouth direct line. Well, one of the lines. I remember seeing it before. Oh, I see, Sarah. Right, going through Clapham Junction. Yeah, lag is my worst nightmare when it comes to or any gaming, really. It's like the worst thing to get. So that's the Brighton main line. So we did do that today. We went off that way, but we're going to the right. We're heading off towards the southwest. Also, some of the Weybridge loop services via West London. Awesome. You should get the 455 enhancement pack, maybe at some point, British Train Spotter. Come on, game, get a bit more, less laggy. Should do. Class 159 was for the Riviera line Exeter to Paynton route. Ah, I see. That's a little bit better. Well, that is running a realistic timetable. I think there's 54 AI trains in total on this route. So there's quite a bit. Yeah, a little bit 9 George, isn't it? Fair enough, King Carrot. Like yeah, for tomorrow's video, I was playing, well, recorded it about an hour ago, trying out the double decker on the bus. I don't know what they've done to it, but the game seems to lag quite a bit on there. It was driving me crazy trying to play that. I mean, it wasn't too laggy, it was smooth, and then you had like a massive lag spike of like 4 or 5 seconds for no reason whatsoever. But you'll see that tomorrow. It was driving me crazy. And that's only since the update, so I don't know what they've done there. Fair enough, Jonathan. Have you travelled on the Portsmouth direct line in real life? That's a good question, because I always get mixed up with this, and I think I have, but then I don't think I have at the same time. I've been on quite a lot of the southwest routes. I'm not actually completely sure about the Portsmouth direct line. You did, Mr. Quicko, yeah. That little tiny station there. Where did the trains on the left go? Once we went past Clapham, that goes down towards Brighton. So it's running a little bit better now. I think we're coming up on Wimbledon, I think. Well, I don't think it's too far. Mimic the sounds of the F40, I'd rather not. You travelled on the PDL by complete accident. Oh, why was that, King Carrot? Just went the wrong way, or? This is Wimbledon. You got the trams on the left and the underground on the right. Lovely, 75. So not too quick, but still fairly quick. It's not 90 or anything like that. Let's take a look at the route map. So at the moment we're sort of on the long, slightly laggy stretch, which takes you all the way down to Woking. There's a fair distance all the way down, and then we're on the Portsmouth direct line from Woking all the way down to, well, down to Portsmouth, which is all the way down here. So we have got a fair distance to travel. But it's a lovely line, the PDL. Lovely. But at the moment this is the Southwest Main Line. Which I have requested a key to get the other section of this in the game, which I think is the Southampton to Bournemouth section. So hopefully at some point I can show that. Guess what I saw at Clapham Junction yesterday? Not sure. What did you see at Clapham Junction, George? I'm gonna think of something. I think you saw a 3-1. No, that one. No, you would never see that up there. I don't know. What did you see at Clapham Junction, George? Or one of the new Southwest trains on test? I don't know. Oh, I see Jonathan. We've got an 80 coming up. I was meant to get a pull as far as Christchurch train, but the PIS at Waterloo was wrong, and I had to detour via Havant, Haslemere, and those areas. Quite a long detour then. Well, no, I don't think I have been on the Portsmouth direct line, although I have been from Waterloo to Southampton. Yeah, went from Waterloo to Southampton, and on the way back went the other way, the southern way, via the south coast. A steam train, at some point we'll have to do that. Hello Durfast, how are you? Mr. Blobby. Hello Gamer Boy, how are you as well? The Pullman, awesome. I don't know if you can see what FPS you're at in this game. At the moment probably 25 to 30. This is up the main, you know, busy stretch. Well, that's not too bad now. Go faster. We're going a little bit more. How you doing, Gerald? And only for caps, mate. Yeah, good to see you, Gamer Boy. I'm good. You think the Portsmouth direct line stretches 70 miles from Waterloo to Portsmouth Harbour? I think well, there is the Portsmouth direct line on here, but I think this is the Southwest Main Line, which goes from Waterloo to Weymouth, I think it is. And the actual Portsmouth direct line comes off at Woking, yeah, past Woking, then down to Portsmouth. I think that's the PDL. Although this might count as well as it. Fair enough, King Carrot. Basingstoke and Eastleigh, yeah. Good to see you there, Fast. I'm good. When will the 484 release? That's a steam train, isn't it? Metro? I don't know. Do you watch F1? Not really, Paul. How you doing, Paul? Do you think they will bring in the Southwestern Main Line onto Trains World 2? I think it's a good contender, but then all the main lines are a contender. The West Coast Main Line, East Coast Main Line, Southwest Main Line. They're all contenders. Good contenders. I don't think this one's been as much requested as you know, the West Coast and the East Coast. But we'll have to wait and see. I'm sure at some point we'll see this in the game on Trenton World. Yeah, that'd be cool, Sarrow. I think I think a southwester of some sort is very likely for Trains World 2, but yeah, only time will tell. That's true, Sarah, yeah. I suppose they could do a Southwest Trains one. I mean, everyone prefers Southwest Trains over Southwestern Railway. The livery on the new ones are disgusting. Well, they're not disgusting, they're just very, very bland. Awesome, Sarah. I mean, you can't say you like the grey and black and white livery on the 444s and the 450s. Horrid. I think we're coming up on the Hampton Court branch, I think. I think that goes off over there. They do look boring, yeah. Same with Virgin and Avanti. Virgin trains, lovely livery. Avanti come along and just, well, I mean, it's not a bad livery. It looks better than the Southwestern Railway one. But would you play Flight Sim on PC, Paul? They've done it on the 444s, 450s and the 158s. It's all the same. So yeah, with Southwest Trains they obviously had this in sort of purple, orange and red. The 444s were white, blue and red, and a little bit of orange. I think the 158s were in same as the 444s. Hello, clearly, how are you? What do you think of the key worker livery on the 450? I don't think I've seen it. No, I don't think I've seen it. I've seen Southern's NHS one. That's alright, but I mean it's only like one coach. Get Cahan pass, Donna pass. I've got to take a Chappie pass. I think that's what it's called. I'll do that at some point. I just mostly stick to the British routes on Train Simulator. There's so many of them. Fair enough, Sarrow. Yeah, it's running pretty smoothly now. So sort of out of all the hustle and bustle. And can we try and get up to 25 likes? That would be awesome. But we're going the whole way to Portsmouth, so we have got about another hour and a half or so until we get to Portsmouth. Alright, Chicago. Did we get it? We did it. Let's whiz ahead and try and get a flyby shot before the DSD goes off again. Ah, see, that's annoying, Paul. There we go, let's get back in. We have got 7 miles to Woking. That's the thing about all the stations along here. All the middle platforms are just overgrown and abandoned. There's another 450. You're going on South Western Railway again tomorrow. Awesome, Mr. Quicker. Well, I'll be on Thameslink again tomorrow. Go as fast as the South West Chief. Okay, we can get up to 90. Okay, that's that. And I'll be streaming tomorrow morning as well. We'll do our usual Tuesday morning flight sim, which seems to now be a thing. So yeah, we'll be doing a flight sim tomorrow morning, which will be pretty much in 12 hours time. So that will be a quiet one, but it's always fun doing a bit of flight sim on a Tuesday morning. So we can do real time as it's light. So I'll probably fly into Gatwick maybe. First time though in a month where a Monday service has not been delayed or cancelled. Lovely, Mr. Quicko. That's not bad, Sarah. Where's that? Guessing that's not on our section. Yes, DSD. I can see a double yellow coming up, so that must be for Woking. Yeah, probably. Maybe we are following something. It's gone green now. Turn has now gone. Yeah, that's green. It was yellow though, so we might be following something into Woking. It's an 83. Get a little bit of power on there. Yeah, summer's the evening service down to the Harbour, which I bet I've been to Portsmouth Harbour quite a few times in real life. But that's by the West Coast way, not the PDL. Fair enough, Chicago. Yeah, I don't really have too much on a Monday. Sort of a busy day, so I just don't really have a lot. Couple of drinks, just a little bite for lunch. Come on, go green. Come on, don't leave us on a yellow. It's gonna be a yellow. Yeah, there we go. I'll start bringing that down. Signal sections aren't that far apart on here. Was that San Francisco to LAX? Although I'll probably do real time, and it'll be about 9 AM this time in the UK, so it probably would be dark on the west coast. Definitely one we will do at some point there fast. And it's actually one I do want to do, sort of between the two big west coast cities. So that would probably be one we do. Yeah, we could do that at some point this week. How long is it there fast from San Francisco to LA in the plane? So I'll probably do that for if we stream Flight Sim slightly later in the day, so it'll be sort of early morning on the west coast. That would be quite nice seeing the yeah, sort of morning time. About 8 miles away, Mr. Quicko. It is a disgrace. It used to be about 2 miles and then it shut. One of the worst excuses from McDonald's, they shut the McDonald's in my town because the rent was too high. It's McDonald's and the rent was too high. Yeah, we'll do that one though there fast. If you remind me again whenever you're next in, after tomorrow's Flight Sim 1, I'll try and do that for the next flight. But yeah, that's fine, the 40 minutes. Can do them. Oh, Sacramento International to LA. Yeah, we can do that as a flight. I'll be happy doing that. Because I go to Crawley, Miss Quicko, and get it there. Obviously, I don't travel all the way there just to get McDonald's and go all the way back. That would be pretty stupid, although I have known people who have done that. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do from McDonald's. Do the Pacific Surfliner in Train Sim 2022. I don't think I have it. So I did a Watford to Brighton service, and I was meant to get off at Clapham. I woke up and found myself at Haywards Heath, quite far down then. Are we going to arrive there on time? Probably be late, knowing us. 54 past were due there. That's not... Yeah, we should get there near enough on time. Jersey to Gatwick on Flight Sim. We could do that maybe tomorrow. How long of a flight is that? 20 minutes? I don't think that'd be too short. But we could have a look. No K-planes. Fair enough. How you doing, K-planes? I didn't even see your previous comment. Did you put a previous comment? I don't know. I didn't come through, I don't think, so... Here we are, coming into Woking Station. Platform 4. Just gonna speed up a little bit. There you go. I'm not too sure, King Carrot. Although when I have been here in real life, I do remember waiting here for a little bit, so maybe they do. Yeah, good to see K-planes, I'm good. Right, we are 10 coaches? No, 8 in here. I think the 444s are 5 coaches long each. Oh, you got to love the sounds of the Desaros. That'll do. Now we could give it a go there fast. Hello Yoshi, how are you? Yeah, that's not, I mean that's not great, but it'll do. Train's in the platform, that's the most important thing. Yeah, quite safely in the platform. It's quite hard to see the stop markers when you're on the opposite side and you've got the big thing in the way. But that'll do. We're not getting scored on this one. Yeah, that's true, Mickey. time are you doing your flight at UK time? What, tomorrow? quarter past 9 in the morning or so. Worplesdon next. I've got a single yellow, so oh blimey, can get 18 minutes stand time at Southampton Central. Can't get very far. Unless that's supposed to be a flashing yellow. Which maybe not, because I can see a train coming across here. So it might be affecting us. Oh, I see, sorry. No, it's still red. So we're following something. Yeah, there are 5 coaches on the 444s. Blimey, Sarah. Hello, what are you doing? No, a little bit more forward, please. Did I accidentally... we did do the AWS. That's weird. We've broken the train. Wait a minute. Train, come on, do your thing. It's not even doing anything now. Well, yes, of course you still want to go off. You want to get involved. That's weird. Can't even move that. It's locked in forward. Well, this is not looking very good. Oh, actually, that might be why. That's the brakes coming off now, isn't it? We're all good. Well, we still got to wait though, so that doesn't actually matter too much. And we were going at a low speed anyway. You wish UTC would do an off-peak and weekend fast service. Could do with a quicker journey time into London. Fair enough. I'm gonna request a pass here from the signaller. I reckon we probably can. Yeah, we can go through. Yeah, now it's changed. We'll do that at 17:59. Oh my god, DSD, yes. We got 18:01. It's not great, but. CK Planes, thanks for popping in, mate. Have a lovely rest of your evening. Is it 2 miles? Doesn't give us much time. But yeah, we're now on to the proper Portsmouth direct line. Listen to that going around there. And we're going to be due in at 18:01. That was the departure time, so that's not too bad. Yeah, that's not bad. It's not great, but it will do. Hello, Aviation Blue Tech. Hello from Orlando, Florida. How are you doing? Welcome in. That's not too bad, Mr. Quicko. Okay, it's not too far to Worplesdon. I think after Worplesdon it's downhill, quite steep downhill all the way down to Guildford, if I remember correctly. Ah, that's the King Carrot. There's a bit of passenger cam action. I'm 35 from Gatwick. Oh, not really a big difference then. Popping on them. Bringing the speed down into the platform at 30 miles an hour. Which train simulator would you say is the busiest by the amount of layers? Like Train Simulator 2 Brighton Mainline has around 4,000. Well, Train Sim World, as this one doesn't have a service mode. So yeah, Train Sim World would be busiest. In terms of just scenarios and AI anyway, they're about the same. This is Worplesdon. It's just a little village in between Woking and Guildford. And you've got the stop marker just here. Here we are, this is Worplesdon. Next station, yes, DST always wants to join in with the fun. It will be Guildford next, which is from here, 3 miles. Yeah, they're about, well, it's about halfway then. Well, not, it's closer to Woking, but yeah, it's at the halfway stop. We do stop here. It's surprising, isn't it? There's a little station we're actually stopping at. There we go. I'm going to Guildford at 1807. I still remember at Guildford, I don't know if they still have it. I just remember I sort of seeing on the platforms the old signs saying like fast trains to Portsmouth, this platform, fast trains to Waterloo, this platform. I don't know if they've still got them, they're sort of quite old signs on the, I think, canopies of the station. Let's go. Same horn as the 700 as well, I think. As the 700 series are the Zyro cities. And we're off. So we're during there at 07, so we should get there, well, fine, plenty of time. Or at least get there near enough on time. Departure time is 18:10, so yeah, we've got 7 minutes. So it should make up all the time. Yeah, we have got a fair few stops. We've got Guildford, Godalming, Haslemere, Petersfield, Havant, Fratton, Portsmouth Southsea and Portsmouth Harbour. Portsmouth Harbour at 19:16, so we're about an hour and 15 minutes away. Sound the horn, can do. Hey Mella, how you doing? Hello, Eleanor, how are you as well? Got a 450 coming along. I thought it was downhill, actually going uphill a fair bit. Up here. And can we try and go up to 40 likes? Can we have a bit of a like spike? Thanks all for coming in. It's 10 at night. Hopefully everyone's all well. Yeah, we're doing a full run from Waterloo to Portsmouth Harbour. Good to hear, Mella. I'm good. There you go, almost at 90. Yeah, it's nice, Mickey. Nice mix. Obviously, coming out of London, you get the busy, sort of straight, boring bit all the way down to Woking, and then into the countryside. It's a nice route, nice sort of change in scenery as well as you go along. From city to coast. Down to 50. Alright, Elenia. Cutting out 50. This is Guildford arriving on time. Well, I think we've got 5 minutes here. 18:10, I think we're due out. Fairly major station. Guildford. Right, where's the stop marker? Hello Daniel, but also goodbye Daniel. Thanks for popping in, mate. Hopefully work's going all well. Here we are. Here we are. Hello Nimble the Bus, how are you? I'm going to save it as well. Just to be on the safe side. Yes, DSD, got it. But yeah, this is Guildford. So it's got a fair few platforms here. I think we've got until 10 past here. Yeah, good to hear, Daniel. Good to hear. Yeah, I've got until 10 past. So a bit of a wait. Well, not that long, 3 minutes, but... So we've been going 40 minutes. There goes the 4-5. That goes the slow out through Leatherhead. I believe, yeah, up through Leatherhead, up towards Waterloo that way. Yeah, it goes to Leatherhead, and then it actually, I think, joins back up with Wimbledon. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the map. So we are up here now. So we've gone... Why is it like a ring round here? Yes, I got it. Yeah, why is there a ring round here? That's not the milk run you can do, is it? I think that's at Guildford. There's like a little milk run you can do. Yeah, that goes off towards... where's the one off to Reading? I think that is the one off to Reading, yeah. That goes off to Reading, I believe. That goes, yeah, the slow way up towards London. And you've got the North Downs line here, which goes towards Reigate. So yeah, that goes passing up to Guildford. Ready for Christmas? Sure am. Currently watching on the big screen. Awesome, Ella. Not too sure, Elenia. Hello, Julie. How are you? Yeah, it's a good looking train though, the Desiro, especially in the South West Trains livery. Yes, there we go. I'm sure someone can tell me the difference. But what is one of the main differences between the 350 and the 450? I think the front is slightly different, just by a tad. But yeah, what is the difference between the 350 and the 450? And yeah, another big thing, AC. Which, yeah, the one's on AC power. This is DC. But any other differences? Maybe a couple of types. No, that's not very nice, Chicago. Got another service coming in. Don't know, Elenia. Don't know. How far to Godalming? From here it is... Godalming, where's that? 4 miles. Sure am, Julie. Come on, let's get going. Any second now. You'll get in Truck Sim 22. Awesome, Julie. Let's go. Then you're going to Guildford Tunnel. Always sort of, when I think of Guildford Station, it always reminds me of Southampton Station. I think it's sort of the way you come out straight away and you're sort of into a tunnel. But yeah, whenever I think of Guildford, I always think of Southampton Station. And that is the reason why you don't have the cab light on, because that you can actually see it now. You can see the glare. So that's why, realistically, if you had the cab light on, you just see the glare. So there's not really any point. How do we get that off? That is there. Right, let's get that up. Goes up to 70, then up to 85. Yeah, can we try and get up to 40 likes? Thanks everyone for coming in at this fairly late hour, while this is in the UK. There you go, 70. And then that's the North Downs line, which goes off here, which will take you towards Reigate. So if you've got the Brighton main line, Reigate branch, that's where, well, this is where it goes to, past Reigate, comes to here. Up to 85, just let it continue to go up. There we go. Let's get a flyby shot. Hopefully the train won't come to a stop. Up to you, Chicago. Do some Boston Sprinter. Is there Doncaster on here? I'm pretty certain there is Doncaster on here, Julie. It's on the East Coast main line, isn't it? So yeah, most likely would be in here. Comes back down to 70. Yeah, this is a scenario in the Steam Workshop, so if you do want to play this scenario, do head over to the Steam Workshop for Train Simulator, and there's the name there, which hopefully you can see the name. Yeah, it's 1 Papa 55, Waterloo to Paddington. I think this station begins with an F, I think. What one's this one? Yeah, Farncombe. Yeah, it was good, Amanda. It was good. Well, wet and cold. That's what the day was like. But overall, it was good. Awesome, Julie. Cool. So it has been a while since we last streamed it. I think we last streamed this route back in either July or August. So it's been quite some time. It's one of those routes I do love to get back onto. As this is the next line over from my sort of local line down to the coast, which is the Arun Valley line. This one's just across. How was Thameslink premium seating? It's not brilliant though, is it? Even the sort of first class seats. Did I say Waterloo to Paddington? Waterloo to Portsmouth? Obviously, I'm getting mixed up with the stations recently. Yesterday, no, when we did South Eastern High Speed, I kept calling St Pancras Paddington. Yeah, this is Godalming. And after this, it is Haslemere, which I think is actually quite a gap from here. Yeah, 8 miles. I was going to Portsmouth at 19:16. So we've got 1 hour to go. How many miles? 39 miles, which is not actually that brilliant. Yeah, we've got 1 hour. You just learned that the class 40s were on the St Ives. and Penzance Railroad, and it is safe to say they are still there today. The British Class 40s are awesome. I love the sound of their engines. Fair enough, Tanner, they are beautiful in the game and in real life. Hello, Russian Dog, how are you, mate? Back to work. Right, I don't really need that on. Let's quickly change that. There we go. But yeah, this is the updated Portsmouth direct line. So you've got the old one in the game, which come out in 2012, which is alright. But you may as well just get this one, as this one goes all the way to Waterloo and is just better. Let's go. Good to see a Russian Dog. Let's watch it going out. Yes, DSD. You always want to join the fun. I'm off. Good to see a Russian Dog. There he goes. Right, let's get back in. 75, then up to 80. 85 as well. Out of Godalming we go. Is there any stations between Godalming and Haslemere? I don't think there is there? Oh, there is, yeah. We've got Milford there, yes. There we have Milford. Is that it? Yeah, Milford, and then we got Whitley, and then Haslemere. There's only a couple of stations between. The SD feels left out. Cool. So yeah, about 55 minutes now. Welcome back, dear Malappa, mate. And it is uphill most of the way to Haslemere. Thing is, what is quicker, going this way to Portsmouth or going to Southampton and then back along to Portsmouth? No, I think you can go via Eastleigh. I think you can go through there. Yeah, what is actually quicker? I mean, this is called the Portsmouth direct line, but is it actually quicker than going shooting along the southwest main line, then dipping down at Eastleigh? I think that you can do that. Quite cool, some sort of lake there. Cool. Remember the Portsmouth direct line, hence the name, yeah, probably correct. We've got 27 people in. Can we try and get one more like to try and reach 40? We do Train Simulator fairly regularly, 2-3 times a week. So if you do want to see more, feel free to subscribe. It will just help out. You're saving for a bicycle before summer 2022. Fair enough, dear Malappa. I should really get a new bike at some point. They're quite expensive, aren't they? Sort of 300, 400 quid for a bike. Yeah, probably am in need of another one. Fair enough, dear Malappa. One on the Brighton main line or one on East Coastway? Or if you actually are talking about the journey mode, that would obviously be East Coastway. Evening, Ian, how are you? Right, this is Whitley Station, I think this one was. There we go. Do you have the Chatham main line on TS? Yes, King Carrot. I think we have streamed it before, I think once. Yeah, we do have it. Actually, I think we've done it twice, the Chatham main line. Oh, it's 320 quid, fair enough. So yeah, making our way up the hill now to Haslemere. Speeding as well, we don't want to be doing that. Luckily it's not a career one. See, what is the gradient here? So you guys can see my TV sort of cuts it out a little bit. What is the gradient going up here? 1 in 40 or 50? It's got to be fairly steep. Maybe this train is sort of struggling to get up. We're getting there. There you go, we're due in at 14:28, so we have a bit of a wait there as well. This is front fork suspension and trigger finger gear system. Awesome developer. Fair enough, King Cat. We'll have to do it at some point. I want to get the Medway Valley line as well. Hello Andrew, how are you? But yeah, it's a proper steep grade. Yeah, I don't know if someone can see what the gradient is up here. As my TV cuts it out. It's got to be, I'm going to say 1 in 50. Maybe even a 1 in 40 up here. It's quite a way up. And you go back down after Haslemere. This route is what TSW should do, definitely. I'd agree. So yes, it's a very good route. And if it was Woking to Portsmouth, what's that, 50 miles? Be perfect for TSW. And 2 electric trains again. 2 electric trains, modern, third rail, would sell very well as well. So yeah, I totally agree. It would be brilliant to see in TSW. And maybe even do the full thing to Waterloo. Well, that might be a bit of a stretch. That is, what, 72 miles? And that would be, yeah, that would be very busy. But they have already modelled Clapham Junction, so you never know. Cheers, King Carrot, mate. Well, thanks for sticking around. So we're due out of here at 29 past. Now we've got an 8 car tonight, Andrew. How are you, Andrew? And how are you, Pilgrim, as well? What's that, the 31 on the profile pic? Yes. This DSD in this train is almost as annoying as Sifa. And beating Sifa in terms of annoyance is a tough one. So we've got 5 minutes to sort of just sit here and twiddle our thumbs. The 450 is the DC version of the 350. Is that the only difference? Here we are, Haslemere. So it'll be Petersfield next. Look at the gradient changes there. Look at that. I mean, when you look at it like that, I mean, that looks blimmin' crazy going off there. See, when you zoom in, you can properly see the gradient change. Oh. I mean, that is... Yeah, there we go. That is steep. Let's check the other side out. Oh, lovely, Mr. Quicker. That sounds good to me. Pass it over. Yeah, very steep down there as well. Must be hard for steam trains to try and get up here. It's a blimmin' steep grade. Hello, Lewis. How are you? Crazy gradient, yeah. Yeah, when you look at that, it's almost like a roller coaster. Look at that. The gradient change there. Actually, that's actually where it flattens out. Yeah, that's where it flattens out, then it goes back down. Cool. Yeah, nice train out the 450. And I think it'll be a very welcome addition to Train Sim World. In Southwest trains. I mean, Southwestern would be alright, but we want Southwest trains. Good to hear, Lewis. Must if they could still do Southwest trains, which I think they could still do it. Boom. Screenshot. Boom. You ever been to Pompeii? I've never been out of the country. Well, I've been to Wales, but I mean that's still part of the UK, so not really out of the country. But I've never been to Pompeii. Yeah, good to Lewis. I'm good. That is steep, yeah. The Milwaukee Railroad set up in 1930s and 40s. Come to TS, maybe it would come to TSW2. The only downside about a Waterloo to Portsmouth route is Waterloo would be really laggy. True, although you wouldn't have all the trains going in. Unless they made the 450s do all of the local services. 14 days, I'd contact them then, Russian Doke, yeah, give them a, contact them. Also check your bank as well, as it might be still pending. You're very much true, I was thinking, I think, yeah, Pompeii. Yeah, that is Portsmouth, I've been there many times. I was thinking, Mela, when you said Pompeii, I was thinking of the actual Pompeii in Italy. I believe it was Italy, yeah. That's spelled completely different. That's got 2 I's at the end, I think. But yeah, I've been to Portsmouth quite a few times, actually. The first time I went there was 2007 or so to go up the Spinnaker Tower, which is the big tower which looks alright at Portsmouth. Went there quite a few times in the 10s. So yeah, I've been there a few times. Pompeii, yeah. DSD, yeah. There we go. I love that sort of change in nice looks, proper seats. Go into the free cam, ready? Boom. And the blue as well. Like the southeastern one. They're green there. Why are they blue? Oh, first class, that's why. Right, we're almost ready to go, and it will be Petersfield next, but we've got around 45 minutes until we get to Portsmouth Harbour. But we've got Petersfield, Havant, Fratton, Portsmouth and Southsea, and Portsmouth Harbour. And the cool thing about Portsmouth Harbour Station is it's right like on the water. It's like a pier. It's quite cool. And you also can see HMS Warrior right next to it, which is a lovely ship. I think one of the first ironclad ships. Yes, DSD. Right, we're off. Portsmouth is only good for shopping, and if you go out of that, it's really bad. Shopping, it's also very good if you like your history. Portsmouth is like one of the best places to go if you like naval history. It's got the, I think, Royal Marines Museum there as well. It's got quite a bit going on, and you've got the Portsmouth Historic Dockyard. Yeah, good for shopping, but also very good for you know, historical stuff. Portsmouth, and also if you want to see the Royal Navy, Her Majesty's Naval Base, Portsmouth. There's some beautiful ships in there. The Type 45s, the Queen Elizabeth class of carriers. It's lovely. Yeah, Gunwharf Quays is alright. Southampton, that's another good one for shopping. You've got the West Quay shopping centre. I mean, that has like every shop in it. It's brilliant. Let's go. Guessing you have been on a free. I haven't been on a free on free to Portsmouth, no. That's one thing, every time I've been to Portsmouth it's been on a 377 or a 450 from Havant and then to Portsmouth. How far to Petersfield? It is 11 miles, so quite a distance. We've got 28 people, and can we try and get up to 50 likes? went to Southampton on Saturday on a blimey. Southampton on Saturday on a 313. The 313 went to Southampton. Oh, 37. I was going to say, I mean, that is like, whoa. It did go the full way. Awesome, Mr. Quicko. Yeah, every time I've been to Portsmouth, it's been on a 377. Let's whiz ahead. Let's get a flyby shot. Lovely trains, the 450s. Obviously part of the Desiro family. There he goes. Quite quick as well along here. The West Quay Centre reminds me of Ali Law running away from security guards and rooftop in buildings in Southampton. Lovely King Carrot. And I must admit, I've watched him as well. I think when he went up the Shard, went up Wembley, I think that's the person. Fair enough, Pet. And also, you will go through Portsmouth most of the time if you're going to the Isle of Wight as well. So I've been there for that as well, to get the ferry across to the island. Which then the Isle of Wight is a lovely place as well. Oh, I've just had an idea. You might be able to guess it the way I've just mentioned Isle of Wight and Portsmouth. We could do at some point, we could do some sort of, I don't know, Christmas holiday to Shanklin or something. Well, we start at Waterloo. I don't think there's any other lines. We sort of go Bakerloo line. Yes, the Bakerloo line goes to Waterloo. The idea's coming together now. Thinking West Coast Main Line down to. No, it doesn't go to Euston, does it? Start the Bakerloo line. So start somewhere in London. You know, Bakerloo down to Waterloo station on there. Portsmouth direct line from Waterloo down to Waterloo down to Portsmouth Harbour, and then the Island line from Ryde Pier Head to Shanklin. Oh, it sure does, Mickey. Joe's trip reports. Yeah, I think you can get to Santander from Portsmouth, can't you? Or is that South? No, I think that's Southampton, isn't it? I think Southampton does all the big stuff. Well, they might be right. Cool. Quite steep downhill along here to Petersfield. How far we've got? We've got 5 miles. DSD, yeah, there we go. So even though I have been on a 455, I'm technically on a PEP in a special carriage. Went to Harlem again, lovely Amela. Soon enough we'll be driving there. I expect you not to derail on the Harlem line when it comes out. It's your local line. Don't want to let down Metro North. Ever been on the Isle of Wight, on the island line? I sure have, on the 483 as well. Only been on it once, but it was a lovely experience. So as it goes along, bounce around loads, and you sort of hear the clickety clack, because it's, well, now it was lots of different rails together instead of all welded together. But yeah, brilliant experience going to the Isle of Wight. Awesome Amela. Yeah, friends of all the drivers around there. They're just like, yep, that's Amela. He goes to Harlem every day. But yeah, we've got about 45 minutes until we come into Portsmouth Harbour. Actually, no, less than that, 40 minutes. This must be Petersfield, or at least the outskirts. Or is this Liss? I think this is Liss Station. Pretty certain. Is it Liss? Yeah, Liss Station, that one. Then been through Petersfield before, not on the train, in a car. Been through Petersfield before, seen the station. We started at London Waterloo, Lewis, about an hour and 10 minutes ago. So we're travelling 72 miles today, down from the capital to the coast. Yes, DSD. You have to wear a face mask in lessons now. I always did it. I mean, you do now, but yeah, I always did it anyway. Even before they said you don't really need to do it, still wore it. Oh yeah, that wasn't good to hear, was it, King Carrot? I heard about that. Yeah, horrible. Will you do the West Cornwall route again soon? Yeah, probably do it soon, Mickey. Awesome, pet. Cool. Yeah, not good, is it, this? Right, coming up on Petersfield now. Is it everyone 15 minutes London Waterloo to Portsmouth Harbour? Oh, is it every 15 minutes from Waterloo to Portsmouth Harbour? Mr. Quicko, King Carrot, are you there? We need you. Is it every 15 minutes from Waterloo to Portsmouth Harbour? I guess it probably is. I mean, probably every half an hour for a fast one and every half an hour for a slow one. So, sort of every 15 minutes. Right, so we're doing that 40, so we should be early. Cool. And then once we get to Havant, we're then on to the West Coastway. 0 and 30, I see. Which having the West Coastway and TSW would be brilliant. That's a little bit greedy, as I already have the East Coastway, the Brighton Main Line in the game, sort of two of my, you know, routes I've been on tons. But then it was sort of complete Brighton. Hello again, Matthew. About every 30 minutes. Love the motor sounds on the 450, all the Desiros. Awesome, pet. But this is Petersfield. I see Andrew. Is it right to the end? I think it's right to the end here. Didn't see a well, I saw a forecast on an 8-car one though. Then you've got what, Rollins Castle, I think Waterlooville, and then Havant, I think. Yeah, we sure do. Lovely Metro. Every 50 minutes from Glasgow to that's quite good then. Quite for a regular service. Yeah, we're now at Petersfield, so we are a fair way down now on the route. And then yeah, you've got Rollins Castle, which is here, or Rowlands Castle. Is that not Waterlooville? No. Yeah, then Havant. So from here to Havant, it's for about 11 miles as well. Let's have a look. Havant. Oh yeah, pretty much exactly the same as what it was back to Haslemere. That's at 11.5. Doesn't even show up, I don't think. That was at 11.5 as well. 3 trains per hour, London to Portsmouth, 2 via Guildford and 1 via Basingstoke. What one's quicker, the 1 via Basingstoke or the 1 via Guildford? There's our guy chilling out, and then look at him. This is not the default southern guy. Yeah, not good, King Carrot. Yeah, Petersfield, just a little town, I think. I have driven through here before on the way to the West Hants Railway. Let's get back into the cab. 12 services an hour, that's not too bad. How often is it Brighton to London Victoria? Very often. Every 15 minutes or so if you include Gatwick Express. And then you get the other ones going off, so the Thameslink ones. Let's go. Guildford is quicker. Please can you do an exterior departure? If we quickly get out now, we still can. And you get to hit DSD as well. Oh, that's not too bad, Mr. Quicko. But yeah, next station stop is Havant. And we should start seeing southern trains again. It might get a bit busier. We're due in at Havant at 18:54. But yeah, if you have enjoyed the stream, do leave a thumbs up, and if you do want to see more, feel free to subscribe. We do Train Simulator very regularly, and we do Train Sim World every single day. Because the signal was playing up, it didn't spad without permission like like a meta. Although I think in the M3 I did spad as well, quite recently. But do you miss South West trains? Well, they're better than South Western Railway, so yeah. So the new livery is. I'm saying that's not all about the livery, but still. It's quite scenic, this bit coming up. Yeah, it should be arriving into Portsmouth Harbour in around just over half an hour. You haven't been there. I see what you did there, Andrew. I haven't been there. Like it. Well, I have been there. You wish South West trains were still there? Fair enough, Mr. Quicko. DSD again, come down to 40. I think it's quite a curve coming around this into this tunnel. It sure was pep. Yeah, not good to hear. Remember the 707s when they said South West Trains branding? Ah. I think when Jeff Marshall did his video, they were in South West Trains branding. But yeah, it's quite slow through here. I think Roland's Castle's on the other side, I think. Hello Jonathan, how are you? 8 miles. But it's quite slow, isn't it? Because you get the class 460 with the Juniper. Wouldn't mind getting that, maybe at some point. Surely, I mean, that 40 miles an hour wasn't actually that much of a corner either. Yeah, it wasn't that much of a corner either. Oh, back up to 70. That's for a very, very short time, yeah. There we go. We continue our way down. It's pretty much downhill all the way to Portsmouth. So we're sort of heading towards the coast. All the stations, what a challenge, yeah. Things that always sort of, you know, amazes me, the way people built these. Well, of course people built these, but back in the 1800s they built lines, you know, through the forests, through the fields, just, yeah, like a line like this. It's crazy to think what it was like before. There's a 444. Cool. Yeah, it's downhill for quite a bit of it. Still 70 miles an hour though. Got 75 coming up down there. You're having troubles with the one uniform 23 Stuarts lane to 3 bridges scenario for the class 460. If you get it, please do that scenario. I can give it a go, Jonathan, yeah. How's your tablet going? It's going well. It's on 18% at the moment, so hopefully it doesn't run out. But yeah, much easier than using the laptop. I mean, if I was using the laptop, I probably wouldn't have done the stream. And same with these sort of later streams, because it just takes too long to load up. Yeah, exactly, Amela. Well, I suppose back then they had plenty of time. But just sort of, you know, going the right way and... yeah. Although I suppose when they were building the railways, a lot of these places weren't really about, so they only sprung up because of the railways. So I guess you were sort of just heading towards sort of the main places. Yeah, still sort of getting there, finding the right path. It's, yeah. Same with canals. I mean, that's even harder because you sort of have to try and keep it as flat as you can. Otherwise you have to have locks. Up to 75. Five miles to Havant. Portsmouth Harbour right on the sea. It sure is, Andrew. It's right, I mean, it's on the water. He was having the biggest problems with the TMS in that scenario. There's no destination code for 3 bridges, despite the fact I've read the manual multiple times. Or did they stop? I mean, it's the Gatwick Express, isn't it? The Juniper, so maybe it wouldn't have 3 bridges as the destination code, as it wouldn't go to 3 bridges, I guess, unless it was an ECS move. Which at the time, 3 bridges was just sort of the big, sort of messy yard. Get a 90 for like the smallest amount of time. Then it's back down to 70. We're not in Portsmouth yet. Yeah, we've got the 70 coming up, so you can't get up for long. Let's bring that down. This is Roland's Castle. There we go, actually a bit closer to Havant than I thought. I thought it was quite a bit further. Oh. Yeah, there's another storm coming, isn't there? It comes with an E. Is it Storm Enra or something like that? It's coming now. Yeah, see you, Mr. Quicko. Thanks for coming in, mate. Take care. Haven't you forgot to buy some more chocolate oranges? Should be getting some more tomorrow. Haven't been there. Haven't you forgotten something? The haven't jokes. Fair enough, Mr. Quicko. Yeah, up to 85. Not for long though. We've got 50 coming up. Then everything comes down to 20 or 30 coming into Havant. It's quite slow. You've got quite a corner coming in. Barra. Oh, I see. Andrew. Yeah, there's the 40. So we're drawing out of the West Coast way. Yeah, Fratton's after. Was Fratton previous station? Yeah, the next one after Havant. Wait, you've got I think it's what is it? What's the station after Havant? Bedminster? I think it's Bedminster. Then you've got Hilsea, which is just as the other line goes up towards Southampton. And then, yeah, then Fratton. See you, Mr. Quicko. Oh, is the weather terrible tomorrow? It's annoying. Good for a flight though. We'll be flying tomorrow on a flight sim. Pretty much in 12 hours time we'll be live with a flight into probably Gatwick from, yeah, maybe Jersey or something. Around the corner into Havant. I haven't forgotten about it. Bring that down. The SD, there we go. I haven't forgot about you either. Probably overdoing it a bit now, aren't we, with the haven't stuff. Oh, definitely. You haven't had a Jaffa cake for years. You haven't had a Jaffa cake for years? I've got some literally just right next to me. Pass them over, I would. Sure do, Jonathan, yeah. Eastleigh Railway Town. Here we are, this is Havant. There's the 8-car stop marker, they haven't forgot about that. Okay, we must stop with the Havant. We're now at Havant. That's it with the Havant jokes. Gotta think of Fratton ones next. Oops, almost set it into emergency. Well, we did set it into emergency then, by accident. But perfect stop. Yeah, I've been at this platform a few times in real life, sort of just waiting for the trains at both of them. It's not the most interesting station. It's, well, just sort of the two platforms. I guess there used to be fast lines down the middle. So I wouldn't mind getting with the older ones. Portsmouth Harbour. Oh, they are brilliant. Pep. There's a 377. That'll be going towards Brighton. Or up to London Victoria. Via Horsham. Let's have a look. Let's see what it says. Where's that going? It's going to my town. I don't know why it's just going to Horsham. Realistically, it would be going up towards Victoria. Well, I suppose Horsham, then it will join up with another unit. So partly right. I'll see, Jonathan. I suppose the 444 and the 450 have the same sounds, both Desiros. Yeah, we've got Fratton, which is for the football, Portsmouth and Southsea, and then Portsmouth Harbour at 1916. So we're coming up on 20 minutes now, and we'll be there. So where's Jonathan? For this scenario, you need the Brighton main line and the Portsmouth direct line, this one. But if you don't want to do this scenario, it's in the workshop. Just look up 1 Papa 55 Waterloo to Portsmouth, it will come up. So I wonder what's on this screen here then. Cameras? It's not too far to... Yeah, it's only 6 miles. They go to Rugby? I thought they only went as far as Milton Keynes on there. Oh, CPEP. Apparently used to have all sorts of different sidings and trains being stored, such as the 1938 tube stock destined for the Isle of Wight. At the time there was such thing called Fratton Yard. I understood there's a depot there, isn't there? Fratton Depot. Evening, Christoph, how are you? Have some of that DSD. Constantly press it. Yeah, I think you have. Is it? No, I think it's Bedhampton. Yeah, Bedhampton round here. Then Hillsea, then Fratton. Yeah, we're on Train Simulator tonight, Christoph. Yeah, it's just round from. I think this is Bedhampton. Or Bedminster. I think it is Bedhampton. Yeah, Bedhampton, this one. Can't think of any Fratton jokes. Yeah, good to see Christoph, I'm good. Can we try and get up to 55 likes? Who else remembers the North Wales Coastal and its extension down to Holyhead? I remember it. I haven't got it, but I do remember it. I think it's off the store at the moment, isn't it? I guess they'll probably bring it back at some point. A bit like with the Welsh Marshes route. Cool. So yeah, 20 minutes, but less than that and we'll be at Portsmouth Harbour. And Fratton, that's pretty work. Yeah, it's almost Christmas, Christoph. Almost. So we've got 444 coming along. And a bit of DSD for us. So in a minute we should see the line up to Southampton come off. Which is, yeah, like, what is it, Swanwick. Yeah, there's quite a few stations. Swanwick, Portchester, they all go up that way. St Denis and Southampton. That's only some of them. Yeah, that goes off over there. Oh, I see, Jonathan, what was that? Yeah, not far to Fratton. This is a little triangle here. Yeah, that goes off towards... Yeah, that's Cosham, and that goes off towards Portchester, Southampton. You got the triangle here. And we go Hillsea, Fratton, Portsmouth Southsea, Portsmouth Harbour. You go over the little bridge there as well into Portsmouth. I'm not too sure, Jonathan. I'd imagine so in real life. This is Hillsea. And 2.4 miles to Fratton. See you, Jonathan. Yeah, can we try and get up to 55 likes? We've got 50 likes. Thanks everyone for coming in. So that's fairly late. But we've still got 22 people in, so thanks all for coming in. Fair enough, yeah, was that Kemsley Junction or Kemsley Triangle? I think there's also a prison somewhere along here. Somewhere along here there's a prison coming into Portsmouth sort of area. I think it is coming up actually on the left. Somewhere along here there's a prison. So we sort of go past it, we've got sort of the big towers and the big walls. I think it's on this section. I don't think it would be after Fratton. Yeah, keep an eye out when you might see a prison. Yeah, there it is, isn't there? There it is. There's the prison. Yeah, SD. Anyone tell me if Stagecoach and National Express are merger? I'm not too sure. Someone will know though. Hello, prime time. This route should be on train somewhere too. That would be brilliant. That stops at the stations between Petersfield and Havant. Oh, I see, King Carrot. So that was Roland's Castle. It's another dodgy one, as you can't see the stop markers. I think it's the end of the platform here though. Yeah, this is Fratton, so you get off here for football. How many miles is this route? 74 or so? So quite a long one. Here we are. Oh, I see Jonathan. Oh, I see Pep. There's another 377. Is this a Brighton one? Littlehampton. I wouldn't be going to Littlehampton. That's a 104. One of the oldest. And yeah, this is the difference between the old dash ones. So we've got slightly newer dash ones in Train Sim World 2. See the tail lights are all sort of skinny. Got the night lights on as well. I suppose it is past 7 o'clock. So yeah, we should actually put our night lights on as well. It's now past 7 o'clock in the evening. I believe that means, yeah, we have to put the night lights on. Yes. Yeah, Portsmouth and Southsea next. Cool. But yeah, thanks everyone for coming in. Have a bit of late night train sim. Portsmouth Harbour fast service. Don't some trains terminate at Southsea? Yes, they do. Even some southern ones at times from where I am terminate at Southsea. I think that's only really when there's issues at Portsmouth Harbour. 1 minute. Come on everyone, on you get. Not long now. It's not like TSW, you can close the doors early and leave. Oh, I see you, Pep. Awesome, Caleb. Right, get the shot. Yes, DSD. You want to go beep beep as well? Let's go. Can a 12 car 450 fit in at Fratton? I wouldn't think so, no. It only just about fitted an 8 car one. Hello Northern Rail, how are you? Oh, see Pep. This shit. Got a 25 coming up. And we got the fairly steep gradient into Portsmouth and Southsea. Yeah, I could probably easily fit in there. The Littlehampton to Portsmouth services starts southeast. That's Southsea. PS5 old. PS5's not that, it's only a year old. Awesome new order bus. Hopefully you have a good day, mate. God, that's the 15. Here we are, Portsmouth and Southsea. You break speed limits, why don't you? Because, well, that's not realistic. I mean, I know I did accidentally go a little bit over there, but that's not realistic. We like to try and be realistic. It's a bit of a weird bit, sort of the way you get the terminating platforms and it continues on, sort of on the embankment towards the harbour. Is the PS5 on? Yes. It's quite cool because I think this building here, or this one of the buildings around here, for like the bit, you know, where the bit sticks out there, it's got boats on it. Because obviously Portsmouth, very strong naval history. You really want this written train somewhere too? That would be brilliant, Jay. Yeah, it'd be awesome. There's a Spinnaker Tower. I've actually been up there before, only once. That was 14, 15 years ago. So, didn't remember much. And we're due out of here at 10 past. Yeah, hopefully everyone has enjoyed the stream. We'll get to Portsmouth Harbour and then that will be it. You can get a boat to the other way, you sure can, Caleb? Yeah, sure can. One more minute. And there's the DSD, still going off. You can't close them early on Train Sim. Hey, there's Amanda. Sure is late night. Well, a fairly late one. Fair enough, King Carrot. Yes, there we go. Let's go. So next station stop is Portsmouth Harbour, our final stop. I still remember Portsmouth. It was my birthday a few years back, and we went to the dockyard here. But for some reason there wasn't. No, I think we wanted to go to McDonald's, and the McDonald's is like here somewhere in the high street. I still remember we had to like walk all the way along here. One of my family members was like, "Oh, this is a proper dodgy place." Because that was, you know, sort of Saturday night, 6, 7 o'clock in Portsmouth, just walking around. Yeah, it wasn't the... Well, towards the harbour, that is nice, the harbour front, but the high street's a bit sort of, eh. Yeah, can we hit 60 likes before the end of the stream? Alright, in with the bus. Yeah, Portsmouth is a very good place if you like your history. And if you like navy stuff. It's got the whole historic dockyard, which I've been to quite a few times. And it's just got a very sort of historic feel to it, Portsmouth. There's HMS Warrior. I think one of the first. I think it was it the first ironclad battleship? Been on it before. Obviously not when it was in service, but a couple of years ago. Beautiful ship it is. Yes, there we go. When Britain used to be the god of naval stuff. And HMS Victory's over there, but that's not modelled in this. Yeah, I suppose like that, King Carrot. Yeah, well, what's the platform? One of these platforms is shut. I think it's, yeah, that one there. Just sort of shut for some reason. I don't know, don't know why it's shut. Maybe it's something the weight or something. Hello, Zam. Yeah, no worries. No worries. And here we are. There we go. That is London Waterloo to Portsmouth Harbour. It's always a good journey, that is. It's always an enjoyable one. Tail lights. Where are the tail lights on this? I don't know where the tail lights are on this one. Tail light, maybe they are on now already. No, they're not. Tail lights. Let's get that one on. Well, no, we did have them on, didn't we? At the beginning, so it's changed, I think. Don't know, I'm not too good with the Desaros. Probably a switch somewhere. For, yeah, cheers, Jay. We'll get that on. Yeah, I don't know where the tail lights are. That's a heater. Don't know. But yeah, that is it, everyone, for today's. How do you get that back to? Bad, like you did not complete this scenario successfully. That's probably a glitch. So then we did that fine. And now you're not going off. You're not going off now. Oh god, it's not actually. It's not doing anything. What is going on? Well, that is going to be it, everyone, for today's Train Simulator stream. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. You will find a link in the, what is it doing now, in the description to the Discord server, to the PayPal, and to the merch store. If I had a cursor, I would rate it. I would give it an up, but the cursor has disappeared. So thanks all for coming in. Links can be found to the Discord server, to the PayPal, and to the merch store if you do want to help support the channel. But apart from that, thanks all for coming in, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.